JL, there is an assumption that illegal aliens take jobs away from Americans and use valuable social services not available in their native countries. But undocumented workers also create demand that leads to new jobs. They buy food and cars and cell phones. They get haircuts and go to restaurants. On average, there is close to no net impact on the unemployment rate. If undocumented workers pay taxes, should they be allowed to use social services like food stamps and Medi-Cal, Medicaid?
That's a tough question. I mean, if they're undocumented workers, they're obviously working. They're paying the FICA taxes, etc., somewhere. It's that fine line. I believe they need to be naturalized, no matter what. You can't come here and, from Poland, from wherever, and I do stress Poland because you go to Chicago and it's they have the Polish problem there that the Arizona has with the people from Mexico, El Salvador, etc. So people really need to be naturalized before they can start claiming taxes, or at least be on the road to naturalization. And that's not asking too much. And once again, that Mueller immigration plan covers that, and it's playing fair all the way around.
Okay, Don, you have a minute.
Well, I'm so involved here in Southern California with the Hispanic problem that I know I feel maybe more violent towards this, but then Chicago is about 35% Hispanic. Indianapolis is 35% Hispanic, and those jobs that the other African Americans used to hold and all, now those are taken over by the Hispanics. And the fact that they come in here and have a baby and it's an immediate citizen, and they are now eligible for food stamps and everything else, I just don't have any sympathy for them.
Okay, and Harry?
I'd just like to make the point, we don't have any idea what the percentages are. We're all just making this stuff up because there is no data. We don't keep track of who's in the country legally or illegally. In fact, there's laws in Arizona and other states against, and the federal government won't even allow you to ask people their citizenship status in a lot of areas. So this is utter, when people say there's X number of people here or there's 35% Hispanics, for one thing, I reject these racist terms to begin with, but if you knew the real numbers, and no one does know the real numbers because no one is asking the question. Once again, if we process through the utilities, everybody who's here has to use water, electricity, and other fuels. If you simply through that process, that's where you find out who's here illegally and who isn't. Then you know. Then if we've got 50 or 60 million people here illegally, can we afford that? I don't think the majority of citizens think we can. I don't think we can.
Okay.
And I think things would change if you had real numbers, which we don't have.
Okay. JL, you have 30 seconds to rebut.
Just one quick thing for Harry. No offense, Harry, but if we were to regulate or try to find out citizenship strictly by utilities, then we would have Johnny Johnson, who would suddenly have 50,000 accounts in the utility business. And, that's going to happen. It's fraud. It wouldn't be a bad business for Johnny Johnson, but it's going to happen. So that's kind of a stick in the smoke there.
I didn't understand that. I'm sorry.
It's an imaginary character that would just buy electricity and water services for everyone, illegal or not, and they would just pay him.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
So
Don?
we have bank robbers. Does that mean we shouldn't?
Yeah, I know.
We shouldn't arrest them either?
Just point that out there, Harry.
Okay, Don, you have 30 seconds to rebut.
Those percentages were from the 2010 census records.
Don, do you think illegal aliens sign up for census records?
Well, they went around here and they did a census on everybody. They went
Oh,
door
they
to...
don't. Okay.
Yeah, so
If you're an illegal citizen, you're going to volunteer for the census, huh?
Oh, no, it didn't say illegal. It said, are you Hispanic? It said, are
Oh,
you
well, that's
Hispanic?
different.
Okay.
Right. I'm talking about Hispanic. I don't know whether the 35% Chicago and Indianapolis are legal or illegal. It's that they're Hispanics.
Okay.